here we are at the Paris Motor Show, and one of the most hotly anticipated EVs that's going to be coming out in the future is the Tesla Model 3. And we're going to bring you on a quick tour all around the car. So it uses the same architecture as the Model S and Model X, but is in a much smaller body size. It's still a 5-seater, and we'll get to the front in a minute. But as you can see in the back, we've got some flush door handles that pop out. And in the back, you don't have the transmission tunnel in the rear, but also it's worth noting that the middle seat doesn't sit as high as in other cars, so you don't lose out. So with my 5'9.5" frame, I sit in pretty easily, and there's still quite a bit of room. And if you come in a little bit further, you'll see that because there isn't a transmission tunnel, I can actually stretch out my feet a good bit more than I usually can. And there's one other cool feature that all Model 3 have, and that is this glass roof. Now it's actually 2 glass sections, and the panel comes in here, but from the further back, when you look back, it's all glass, so you don't have the traditional headlining. It is tinted, so you're not going to get scorched on a hot day, but it is definitely a lot cooler. Now in the back, the Model 3 doesn't come with an electric boot lid, but it is a manual. And because of that glass roof, you don't get a traditional hatchback. Although the way they've hinged the boot, it does open up quite high. And then inside, you have a 542-litre boot. And you can flip down the rear seats in a 60-40 fashion, so it's quite easy to get them all down. And you have, in addition, although you don't get a spare wheel, you do get an extra storage area because the battery sits so low down in the car. Of course, the really cool bit, and I'll get to that in a minute, so your charge point is in the back, comes in the front, where there isn't a very traditional dashboard. So in here, you have a 15-inch screen that controls everything that you need to do with the car. So you have all your navigation functions here. You can put in where your nearest supercharger is. You can then control various other things like your music, and everything for the car is controlled via this one screen. So if you want to change your air conditioning, you can turn it up or down. You can also adjust where the air comes out of through this whole vent that runs all the way across. So you can actually customize it exactly how you want it. Everything else is controlled via these 2 rotary dials on the steering wheel. So it's a very simple affair. So far, we're going to have to wait a while before we get to drive it in Ireland, but the quality of the car, and it's something that has been criticized early on, from what we see with this one, it's actually pretty good. Everything seems pretty robust. The quality of the materials are good. The switchgear has a glossy feel to it. It doesn't have a traditional door release pull like you would normally see. You just press this button and the door electrically pops out. So then in the center console, you have extra storage here, so you can put in chargers here for your phone. You've got an extra storage unit in here, 2 cup holders, and then another huge storage area in here. So there's no shortage of places. And there's also one other cool feature, which is the glove box, which when you press this button, ta-da, it opens. Anyway, one other feature we're going to show you is the frunk, which is, we're going to release that just here. And because it's an electric vehicle, you don't have a traditional engine up the front, so you have extra boot capacity. So it's smaller in the front, but this, in addition to the 542 litres you get in the back, certainly gives you a lot more space. Anyway, log on to Complete Car and keep watching for the rest of our coverage of the Paris Motor Show.